Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am back with another Amazon travel must-haves video for a cruise vacation. I've been on a number of cruises in the past couple years and I have learned the hard way by not bringing some of these items. These items will help you stay organized and have maybe one of the cleanest cruise ship cabins on board. And as always, all of these items are linked down below in the description box. The first item you need to bring for your cruise are these Amazon metal hooks. Now, cruise ship cabins have walls that are magnetic, so you can hang these magnetic hooks on the wall, create so much more storage space for your hat. You could put a hanger on it and hang out your outfit for the next day, a towel, and these are just so helpful to have to keep your cabin organized. And the thing with cruise ship cabins is that they're very small. They come in different weight capacities. I have the 27-pound hooks, which are the smaller ones, but I recently picked up the 100-pound hooks. Maybe wondering, why do I need a 100-pound hook if I have a 27-pound hook? And I'll tell you why. So I learned this the hard way. When you put these magnets on a wall, the weight that you bought is not the weight of a sliding down, up and down motion. These can hold 27 pounds if hung from a ceiling. I don't really like to put everything on a ceiling. So what I did was I bought higher weight so I can at least hold some heavier items if I put this on the wall like this. Now these small guys are great to have because they are so small. They hardly take up any room in your suitcase and they're very lightweight. Hang a hat, you could hang like a piece of clothing, but you can't hang like a heavy bag or anything. So that's why I'm really excited to have the heavier ones if I want to hang something a bit more substantial. But no, they are heavier and they take up a bit more room because they are pretty big. The size difference of these two are pretty different. Always bring them. I also put my jewelry organizer on one of these and hang it on the wall. You can just do so many things with these and it creates so much more counter space in your cruise cabin. Now, I love staying organized on a cruise and that's why I love this over-the-door organizer. Now, this thing is pretty big. This is probably 5 feet tall. It's like the mesh over-the-door shoe organizers, but you don't have to use it for just shoes. It comes with 3 metal clamps that you can hang over any door on your cruise cabin. And you can fit so many things inside. So I did a little demonstration video. Basically every item that I'm talking about in this video can fit in this over-the-door organizer. Not only can you use it for just putting random stuff in there, you can put some clothes in here, shoes, your chair clips, daily essentials that kind of just like clutter up or the counter space in a cruise ship cabin, because that space is very valuable because there isn't much counter space. And I feel like whenever I was on a cruise without this, all of my things would just be all over that countertop and the room always just looked messy. So this kind of helps you put your water bottle away, put your extra chargers in a place, and have a clear space just to even do in-room dining. Now they do come with these over-the-door holders, which is great, but sometimes they put mirrors on those doors. That's the case. You definitely want a full-length mirror. So what you could do also is use these magnetic hooks and hook it on the wall that way. So you don't have to put it over the door. You could just put it on a plain wall. If you were to do that, I would get the heavier weight ones just because you don't want to be limited to what you can put in the over-the-door organizer. And actually, I'm going on a cruise in about 3 weeks, so I'm definitely bringing this along with me. So be sure to hit that subscribe button to see what cruise I'm headed on. I also want to mention that this mesh container does fold pretty flat. Now it is pretty big, so it's not like the smallest item, but it does fold considerably flat. And the benefit that it gives by keeping your cruise room organized, I think it's so essential. And because it's mesh, you can see anything that's inside. Something very similar to the over-the-door organizer is this shower organizer. So it's basically the same thing, but it's meant for the shower. Now, how many times have you been on a cruise ship and there's like one tiny space for your shampoo, conditioner, bar soap? I mean, there's no room for any of it really. And your things are falling on the ground and it's just a hot mess. So I'm so excited that I found this mesh organizer. Now, the only like fault that this product has is that it does not come with any clips, which is a problem because it's meant to be put on like shower rings. Now, the majority of the cruise ships that I've been on, I don't think I've ever had like a physical shower curtain. Most of them are just glass doors. So I ordered suction cup hooks on Amazon. I believe the ones that I bought here, they're coming tomorrow because you don't know if your cruise is going to have a shower curtain or a glass door. But I think this provides so much value to keep your things organized. So not only is this great for a cruise, this is great for any travel. Another organization find, you know, I like to keep organized, and this is my absolute all-time favorite jewelry jewelry organizer. I have been using this literally since I got it a few months ago. I featured this in my other Amazon travel must-have videos. I will leave a playlist here if you want to check those. And the reason why I love this is that I can see all of my jewelry in these clear compartments. There's a handy hook. So on a cruise ship, I can just use one lightweight hook and this holds up perfectly. I love the fact that it folds completely flat and you can fit some substantial jewelry in here. If you have like a really chunky necklace, it may kind of bulk up a bit, but my jewelry is pretty minimal and everything fits in here perfectly. If you haven't got this, it's so good. It's one of my favorite all-time Amazon finds. Another Amazon travel favorite is this LED light up mirror. As you know, cruise ships are small. Bathrooms can be scarily small. It's really important to kind of keep the bathroom open because if you're traveling with someone else, they also need to get ready too. So having this light up mirror allows you to do your makeup or your hair or just get ready anywhere in the cruise cabin. Instead of me doing my makeup and hair always in the bathroom, I kind of separated that so he could get ready, shower, and I could do my makeup and get ready somewhere else, kind of separating the spaces. I could spread out my makeup more and kind of create a little like vanity area. There's 3 light settings. There's a cool tone, a warm tone, and a neutral tone, and you can adjust the brightness. You do have to charge it, so I would bring the charger with you, but the charge lasts pretty long. I think I charge mine maybe once a week, if that, depending on how much I use it. Favorite travel essentials, and I also use this mirror every day when I do my makeup. So not only can you use it for travel, you can use it in your everyday life. It's not too big where it takes up too much room, but you're gonna need a lanyard for your room. I would say the half of the cruises I've been on, they give you a room key. This is a Zara gift card, but I'm using it as an example. And it's super important to have on you at all times because if you're gonna buy drinks or items on board, they usually do it through the card. You need to use it to access your room. You also need your card when you're getting on and off the ship. How small is this card? You can easily lose it, and it's not good if you lose it because you have to wait in line at guest service. I'm guilty of it. I have lost one of these cards and I said, you know what? The next cruise I'm going on, I am going to get a lanyard because not only can you wear it, have it on you at all times. If you decide not to wear it, let's say it doesn't match your outfit, you can put this in your bag. And how easy is it to find this brightly colored long strap in a big bag? Amazon has all kinds of lanyards. They have different colors. This style has like a fun little pattern on it. They're nicely brightly colored and easy to see in a bag of everything. These also are cool because you can disattach the lanyard and kind of have it just like as a little key thing. They also came with a clip, so you can clip it on your shirt, your pants. It extends. Like, how insane is that? So if you are buying a drink, you could go like, here's my card, hold it like this and check into your room. So I thought that was pretty cool. And by the way, not all cruise ships use like physical cards. I've been on 2 cruises that didn't use it, and that Virgin Voyages and Princess Cruises, they use another system to get in and out of your room. And if you've been enjoying this video thus far, please give it a thumbs up. That helps YouTube recommend this video to other cruisers. I've been recently traveling with a shower cap, and let me tell you, it has literally been game changing. They come in a set of 4 with different colors. The inside has a nice plastic liner, so my hair does not get wet when I wear this, but it also rolls off the top of this really easily. Hotels or maybe cruises give you shower caps that are like the thin plastic type. They don't work. They do not work. I've been on some cruises where the shower head is like a rainfall shower head, which means your hair will get wet every single time, even if you're not washing your hair. So this has allowed me to extend my hairstyle a few days. It's such a small, easy thing to pack too. Another cruise item to pack are these travel size binoculars. Now these are pretty affordable, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really into binocular spec, but upon reading reviews and actually using them myself, these are actually a really great value for the price. And if you want to see what's going on outside of your cruise ship cabin, these are an amazing thing to have. Now, depending on like where your ports are or what side of the ship you're on, you may have a view or you may not have a view. But let's say you have a view from your room, you can easily just like see what's going on. I love bringing binoculars because you can just, it gives you so much more detail that you wouldn't have seen if you didn't have them. You can also bring this when you are traveling off on shore excursions. It's literally the size of my hand. They're pretty small. They offer an amazing view, really good clarity, and you can just get a better in-depth view of where you're traveling to. Next up are chair clips. If you haven't got your chair clips yet, put them in your Amazon cart. These are so affordable. I have these. They come in a set of 4. If I'm in the pool for a while, this signals that that chair is being used. Like once you're done with the pool or something, if you're not there for a while without chair clips, the pool attendant will take off your towel, which makes total sense. I like bringing these clips because it makes it clear that yes, that chair is being used, and you don't have to leave like a bag or something that might fly away in the wind. In addition, when you're on the chair, you know when you're laying on a chair chair and it's windy and the towel just goes over your shoulder. For me, it's like one of my random pet peeves. I just cannot stand it. These chair clips keep that towel in place. Not only can you use these chair clips for towels on your chair, you can also use it for random things in your room. Like let's say you wash something, you can kind of clip, you know, your clothes hanging on chair outside your balcony without your clothes blowing over the ship. Use this to clip curtains together if you have blackout curtains and there's a tiny random sliver of light coming through. So great to have. Okay, this item right here is essential for a cruise. This is a non-surge protector power strip. The last cruise that I went on had one US outlet and I think 2 USB ports in the whole room. Yes, it's like never again. That's why bringing this mini sort of extension cord is essential now. It has to be non-surge protector, so I have leave this one linked down below. This one is cruise approved. If you bring a surge protector, that's on a list of things that you cannot bring on a cruise ship. I don't know why. You just cannot bring it. So this one comes with 3 plugs, 4 USB and 1 USB-C charge. So you can charge so many things at once. And the reason why I like these is because you can kind of keep all of your charging in one area. And when I plug things around a room, you can forget them when you're unpacking. So I prefer things all in one place. And I actually, this is a pro tip, got this in the European style. So cruise ships also have 1 US outlet and 1 European outlet. I can utilize that unused outlet and charge all of my US devices through it. Now that doesn't apply to you if you're cruising within the US, you're not traveling to Europe afterwards. They do sell this with the US plug, of course, but it also came with a US adapter. Isn't that crazy? So I feel like this is so cool. It also came with a UK adapter. So this thing can be used in all kinds of plugs, and I'm so excited because I will be able to charge a lot of things at once. And as I said, cruise ship cabins have US plugs and they also have European plugs. So if you have like European adapters laying around, you can also plug this in and get more charging stations going on. If you are doing a Mediterranean cruise and extending your trip, it's always good to have some converters. They work great, they aren't too big, and these are essential to have. The next item for your cruise ship cabin is this teeny tiny digital alarm clock. Literally, it's the size of my palm. Cruise ship cabins, they don't have a clock on the wall. So when you're getting ready in the morning, or if you're trying to stay on schedule for all of the amazing cruise activities on board, and I know you can just look on your iPhone or your watch, but I feel like sometimes it's good to just not always be looking on your phone. And this tiny clock is just perfect for the room. It does run by AAA batteries. You need 2 of them and they're not included with the alarm clock, but you just turn it on and it does save the time when you turn it on and off. So if you are leaving your room for the day, you can turn this off and turn it back on when you're back, and the time and information does save. There's a nice handy light, so in the dark you can see what time it is. I know on some cruise the time to get off the ship is pretty early if you want to get out and start exploring right away. Just having an alarm clock is just great to have, and it's so small and helpful. And of course you could also use it in your daily life if you want a small little clock, even for a desk or something. This next item is for if you're going on a longer cruise. This is a hanging clothesline. How epic. If you like to hand wash your clothes in your room and have nowhere to dry them, I do that all the time. I like to hand wash my items as I'm going along because this allows you to dry like anywhere. The ends are 2 little S-hooks and you can wrap it around random items. It kind of creates a little bungee, and it does come with a little clothesline clip. So if you're going on a longer cruise and are planning on doing some like washing, you can easily find places to dry all of your clothes rather than like putting them all over the room. The next item you're going to need on a cruise ship is a wide mouth tumbler or any other tumbler of your choice. I'm sure you have a few of these lying around your house. The reason why this is so essential on the cruise ship is because normally, most likely, cruise ships have water stations that you can fill this up, so you don't have to use plastic bottles or whatever they use on that cruise ship. You can kind of have your own water, and because this is like an insulated cup, it keeps the water cold. But not only can you use it for water, you can also use it for hot water. You could fill this up with hot water and have tea in your room. And not only that, it gets better, guys. You could go to the buffet in the morning and fill this up with coffee and bring it back to your room rather than going up a making multiple rounds. I know for me, I need lots of coffee in the morning. Last cruise I was on, I did fill this up with coffee from the buffet and drank coffee in the room at my own leisure as I got ready rather than like getting just 1 cup. So it's good for coffee. But guys, not only that, you can put your cocktails or your beverages throughout the pool day in here and it'll stay cold. It has so many uses and it's so essential for a cruise because you're going to be using it every day, trust me. Now, if you do decide to bring one of these, which I highly recommend that you should, the reason why I like a wide opening is that because it's just easier to clean out, and you can also pour pour in drinks with ice in it if you want to. That's why I like the wide opening. Now, if you do decide to use this for multiple beverages, I highly recommend packing some Dawn dish soap. These are these cute little travel squeezy bottles I got off of Amazon. They come in a set of 4. I have used these for a while and they are leak proof. At first I was a bit nervous because they're really squishy, and then for me I want to double check, so I do travel with these in a plastic bag just to make sure nothing punctures, but I travel with these on a few plane rides and they haven't leaked, so I do love these and the colors are really cute. So I do recommend bringing your own Dawn dish soap so you can wash this out, like especially if you're using it for coffee and then a cocktail later. You don't want the coffee lingering in here. So I know no one wants to talk about this next item, but if you are sharing a cruise cabin and for the sake of your cruise room attendant, bring yourself some travel size Poo-Pourri array. Those cruise ship rooms are very small. There's not much ventilation and nothing is more, you know, gut turning than a bad smelling bath. So I feel like having some Poo-Pourri, you just spray it in the toilet. It smells really nice. Not disrupt whoever's in the cruise ship cabin with you. Comes in this teeny tiny travel size. It's so small. This is 0.34 ounces. It fits in your bag easily, and also this is like cute for your purse too. This item is a waterproof phone case. Now this is great if you plan on using your phone near the pool deck, if you're going on a Caribbean cruise, or just know that your phone's gonna be by water. It just keeps your phone protected. Water. One of the girls on the trip dropped her phone in the pool and it got wet and it actually did not turn on. So she had one of these waterproof cases. She would have been in such better shape. And also I have been wearing this on the pool just because you want to take some pictures. The picture quality though, by the way, isn't great because there is some plastic here, but you can kind of get some good shots. You can know that your phone isn't going to be destroyed if you take it in the pool. If you want to take your photography to the next level and you don't want to spend too much money on a camera because that can get really expensive, trust me, I know. I recommend bringing a GoPro. This is great if for underwater shots, pool shots, because this is completely waterproof. So yes, you can drop this in the water and it's totally fine. I'll leave some footage up here of what I've taken with the GoPro. Now I have the Hero 8. They have a Hero 11 at this point. The 8's fine, I mean, right? But if you just want to get some nice pictures, better than a cell phone or iPhone, and you want to get some cool like action shots, getting a GoPro is really cool for a cruise. Next item are some water shoes, essential for any beach vacation. These are great for Caribbean beaches because those also have rocks and shells. I was on the beach in the Bahamas and it was still pretty rocky, and I wish I would have brought my water shoes. I didn't think about bringing it for a Caribbean cruise, but if you're going on a Mediterranean cruise and are going to some beaches, you definitely need to bring water shoes because those beaches are a bit more rocky. And I always recommend this one pair of water shoes. I've had them for a long time. They protect your feet. It'll make your time much more enjoyable. And speaking of cruise excursions, especially for the Caribbean, because I feel like Caribbean cruise excursions are mostly water-based. You have snorkeling, you have kayaking, and I love this mesh beach tote. It folds up pretty flat for a big bag. For the amount of things that you can fit inside this is really amazing. I fit in my water shoes, my sun hat, my water bottle, 2 towels, and I still had room. So if you're like the mom of the trip or are the one responsible for bringing everything, or if you do bring a lot of stuff off the ship, this bag is awesome because it folds flat when you're not using it, and when you want to use it, everything fits inside. And this is also great for using it on the cruise ship for the pool deck. If you know you're bringing a lot of things with you, because it's mesh, it's extremely lightweight and you can see what's inside. So if you're missing something, you can kind of find it easier. There's 3 exterior pockets so you can kind of put things that you need. On the inside, there's a small compartment that you can keep important documents. The big interior pocket is a zipper. Nothing will fall out. Things can be kind of put together. And this is just a great cruise accessory to have. Speaking of bags, if you're walking around a cruise ship, you don't really need a lot of stuff with you. You're going to the buffet, but you want a place to put your phone and your key card. I love this little bag from Amazon. I feature this like in all my Amazon videos. It's just an easy belt bag. You can wear it crossbody. There's just one big interior pocket with some side pockets that you can keep things organized in. This is the ivory color. It goes with all of my outfits. Mine's even a bit dirty because I use it so much. But if you just want to keep things a bit organized, you're running around the ship and you don't really need a big tote bag, this is also a great thing to have. I recommend bringing a foldable sun hat. This one is like an Amazon bestseller, and because you can fold it up and it still kind of keeps its shape. Now obviously the more that you do that, it will wear down. So when you're packing this, I recommend recommend packing this upside down in your suitcase, putting clothes right here, filling it with clothes and kind of packing around it. But overall, this style is just so cute for a cruise vacation, and the fact that it's packable, I think it's just a must for any cruise. But wait, there's more. It does come with a chin strap. There's a lot of wind sometimes, and this will prevent it from flying off your head, because if you don't strap it down, it probably will fall off your head. But if you don't need it, let's say it's not a windy day, you can take off the removable strap. So it's kind of versatile. I just think it's just a really cute hat and accessory. It does provide some sun coverage. It keeps your head protected from the sun. I love the color. It goes with all my outfits, so this is a must for a cruise vacation. And then also bring your own sunscreen. I know buying like essentials can get pretty expensive, so make sure you have your own sunscreen. Make sure you have your own toothpaste. You can buy it on board, but again, it's pretty expensive. And then of course, bring your swimsuits and cover-ups. I do have videos on my channel about my Amazon favorite swimsuits, and I also have blog posts on all of this information, so I will leave all those helpful and in the description box. And if you are prone to seasickness, bringing some Dramamine might help you prevent getting sick on a cruise. So there goes all of my Amazon must-haves for a cruise vacation. If you bring something on a cruise that I didn't mention, because I would love comment box to be really helpful for other cruisers. And also let me know down below where your next cruise is going to be. So please give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, and be sure to hit that subscribe button for more videos like this. With that, I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you in the next one.